projects on the pride.
30 hertz straight up.
Hey y'all, it's that one girl Kiara, and today we are back with another video. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, boo. I hope you are here to stay, because you know it's always good vibes and good vibes only. And if you're returning, hey boo, I missed you, welcome back. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell to tune into all things Kiara. But today, y'all, I decided that I am going to do a little makeup video, because I like to drop a little makeup video in there for you guys every once in a while. I also have not been as active on YouTube lately, and also I have a few updates that I want to talk to you guys about. But as of recently, guys, I literally just got a new hold up, y'all, let me turn here my air conditioner in the background. I gotta get a mic for my camera sometime soon, but just haven't done that yet. But I can't, like I said, I'm coming out here to talk to you guys just about what's been going on in my life and giving y'all a little bit of an update. I got this wig for my sister's graduation that did not eat at all, but I was like, for purposes of like me wanting to do like a photo shoot, for a while I've been wanting to do like a photo shoot at my house, like maybe not even technically a photo shoot, but like just some aesthetic cute pictures at my house for a while. And I was like, this wig is going to be perfect for this. I'll end up showing y'all the wig, but basically what I'm going to do is like this teddy booty. The wig kind of gives me like Cleopatra vibes. Let me show y'all when I saw the wig what I thought of. Cleopatra gives this type of vibe, except it's pink hair. And so I was just like, yeah. Or am I looking? Wait, it's another person too. Daddy. Oh, Draculora, or whatever her name is. The wig is literally like, it gives this vibe off right here. But I'm going more of like the Cleopatra makeup just because, I don't know, the wig kind of gives that too, but it's pink. But this is like kind of, I'm gonna do this style myself. I'm gonna go for something like this or something similar to this right here. Like the eyeliner is going to be similar to that, like that. Now you guys know I don't do a lot of eyeliner like this. Like I am like the queen of doing like a good wing, but oh my gosh, yeah, my face is breaking out so bad. I am the queen of doing like a good wing, but like at the same time, I don't know. And y'all already primed my face, so I don't need to put no primer on. Plus I'm not going nowhere, so it don't really matter. But y'all, you guys know that I'm so sorry that I'm looking crazy, that I was blocking myself. And I don't know how often I did this in a video, because this is my first time ever like not doing it in front of my vanity, because I wanted to move somewhere different. So I apologize. Don't be mad at me, please don't. Let me give y'all some updates. So y'all know I am on my journey of trying to become my best self this year with my weight, like, you know, with my weight and my physical health, my mental health, and just trying to get my life together. And y'all, I've had to make some big changes, some changes that honestly seem like they may set me back versus pushing me forward. But you know, I just had to do what I had to do, and I'm honestly just hoping that you guys tune into my videos enough so this could all be worth it. But so let's start off with this. Boom, you guys, I have quit my motherfucking job. Like, I do not work anymore. It's been officially, this week will be 2 weeks on Friday that I don't have a job anymore. And I wasn't gonna get on here and say this because, like, I don't know, like, y'all, I am very much like the type of person who, like, I just don't want people wishing bad stuff against me. But like, also at the same time, like, you know, I am blessed and covered by God. So it's like you guys really cannot do anything bad to me. And if you wishing bad stuff on me, like honestly, you gonna get it back yourself. So I really, really, really don't care at this point. Like I'm not finna just not share stuff with you guys because of that reason. And also like I do pride myself again on like being very authentic, being very real with you guys. And like I don't know, I feel like I can't be authentic and I cannot be real if you guys don't know what's going on in my life. But I quit my job, and y'all, I basically just quit my job because I was just like really, really unhappy at my job. And it's like, yes, you know, you being happy all the time is not going to pay your bills, but at the same time it's like also me being miserable is also not going to pay my bills because I was 2.5 seconds from quitting. Like, you know. No, I'm still sad. And so I was just like, I have to get out of there. I was just not happy in my job. I feel like working, I used to work in dentistry. If you guys didn't know, I have been working in dentistry for a while. But I just feel like people in dentistry, they just kind of, Teddy keeps on getting the hell to this job. They kind of just treat you like you're a robot. And y'all, I'm not a robot. I am a human being. Like I am a human being. I feel like the patients, they just treat you like you're a robot. And I just feel like I was just getting mentally, verbally abused by patients all the time and getting beat up. And I just had also, it was just other things that I didn't also like too, but I just had so much stuff going on in my life at that time to where at this time to where I just could not be coming to a job that I'm just miserable at, going home, trying to do content, trying to go back to school, because y'all know I'm going back to school, and all of these different things, and just being extremely miserable at my job. Like I just could not do that anymore. Like like life is not worth waiting until your off days to be happy, coming home for work and just being so miserable and just not doing stuff, and like just taking your job home with you. So yes, y'all, I quit my job, and who knows what is going to be next in line for me. Like I just started back school, and like y'all, I started back school this current weekend. I just went to my sister's graduation, and y'all, when I tell you that homework shook the fuck out of me. Like I mentally was like, I'm so happy I only started with one class, because I cannot imagine doing so many classes right now. But I really could not imagine doing a class and doing homework and coming home from a stressful ass job and having to do homework. Like I could not imagine that. So whatever my next job will be, it will be less serious of a job. I am stepping back, and there is nothing wrong with stepping back and having to figure stuff out. Y'all, I need to get in the sun, because this is not my color. This is supposed to be my summer color, but it's been raining so much that, no, Teddy, here, play with your toys. Look, this is a toy. This is a toy you can play with. But you know, like I am stepping back, and there is nothing wrong with stepping back. I think a lot of times people think that you cannot step back. Like if you're going forward, if you're doing stuff, like you can't step back. You can't take a step back to do the things that you need to do. And right now, the things that I want to do is, one, create content, and the thing that I also need to do is to get my degree. Like I've been needing to get that degree yesterday. Like I see other people's posts sometimes, and I'm not gonna lie, not envy, but there's nothing wrong with being jealous, guys. As long as it's not envy. Envy is bad. Jealousy is just a natural, normal thing. And like seeing all these people graduate from college or do all of these things, y'all, like I wish that was me. Like, you know, I don't want to be at this job. Like I am like I'm so mad at myself that I should have got the things that I need to do done, got the things that I needed to do done I needed to do a long time ago. And that was like whether or not it be content or not. Like, you know, I started content 2 years ago. Like I could have been blown up by now. Who knows what videos I could have been posting and been blown up by now. But y'all, nevertheless, your time will come when your time comes, but you still have to put in that work. And like those people, got their degrees because they went to school. Those people have been blowing up with their content because they kept posting their content. Like, you can't be upset because you decide to quit or you decide not to do that work. Like, that's just not how life works. Like, you can't feel bad for yourself or be like, that should be me. That should be me. But you cannot be like that if you're not putting in the work to do what you need to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and instead of me being like, that should be me, I wish that was me, I need to do the work so it can become me. So that's just kind of where I've pretty much been at for the most part. But like, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, you know, I was dealing with the emotions of like, did I make the wrong decision? Because a part of me did feel like I made the wrong decision, but I don't know, something is kind of confirmed that I did not make the right decision. And you know, it's not like I have other things lined up for me. It's not like this is going to be forever. And also, I just keep in mind, y'all, that if you hit rock bottom, if I hit rock bottom, I think I said this in my other video, if I hit rock bottom, I only go up. So if I'm on on the first floor, I can only go up. I can only go up. If I hit rock bottom, I can only go up. So there was really like nothing besides money that was keeping me at my job. And you know, God will make a way. If there's a way, there's whatever, however the saying go. But God, I knew God was gonna provide. God was gonna make a way for me, and I knew He was gonna come through. So I just was like, whatever, it is what it is. But moving on, guys, the next thing that I want to update you guys on is that your girl has officially took the steps that she needed to take to get help with her anxiety. And the reason why I feel so comfortable and why I want to talk about this is because I haven't taken my anxiety medicine for a week, and like I feel like I already kinda see a little bit of a change, but I'm just not sure. Because you know, sometimes when you take stuff, like the placebo effect is real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this medicine could not be doing anything at all, and I'm like, oh, I've been taking the medicine, I feel better. But I kind of feel like I feel better, but I'm not sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see within a couple weeks, because the medicine that my doctor prescribed me was the medicine that my doctor prescribed me. It's not like a medicine that hits you immediately. It's one that you have to take, and then it will help you over time. And right now she has me on like a low dose, so she was like, take one each, like take one a day for the next week, and then after that take 2 a day, and then after that you will take 3 a day or whatever. And so I can't tell you guys if it has helped or not. Like, I feel like I've been a little bit more calm, but also, you know, I don't know, guys. Like, I feel like I've been a little bit more calm, but I also just don't know. But we'll see in a bit. But y'all, I just want to let you guys know, like, I struggle with anxiety really bad, and I am very open with my anxiety, you know, me having anxiety. And I'm also very open with me having depression and things of that nature, just because I want other girls, especially other Black women, to know that you are not alone when it comes to having anxiety. Like, anxiety really does suck. And I will say, like, my anxiety, like, it's really hard for me to kind of explain it and talk about it to people, but I feel like my anxiety sometimes will have me thinking that I'm somebody that I'm not, or if I'm upset about certain situations, it will make me feel like I'm kind of stupid or I'm kind of crazy. It's hard for me to like regulate my emotions sometimes. It's hard for me to just sit there and watch TV, sit there and do the things that you're supposed to enjoy, like sit there and go hang out with my friends without having like social anxiety. And I feel like my social anxiety has gotten really bad. And I will say, I feel like some of my social anxiety some social anxiety has been from like me falling out with friends and me being like, okay, Kiara, are you really a good friend? Are you a good person? Like, just not trying to overanalyze stuff, and also just not trying to not overanalyze, but just trying not to treat people bad or treat people wrong or whatever. And so I think that's where it comes from too. And also, honestly, I just don't like people. Like, I am like super afraid of people. Like, today, for example, I was literally in the gym and I heard like a loud noise, and I was like, oh my gosh, guys, what if somebody's shooting up the place? Like, oh my gosh, let me take my earphones off, because what if somebody's shooting up the place? And I have very irrational fears, and like sometimes the fears are not irrational, because like somebody really could come in the gym and shoot it up. Like that's it. It happens. Like people be shooting up places in America all the time. But like, why am I thinking about that right now? Like, I don't know. Like, it's just very irrational fears, or like just going outside at nighttime and being scared, and like just thinking somebody gonna kidnap me. Like, I remember one day a while ago, I took my dog, it was a while ago, this is probably like a year ago. I took my dog on a walk or whatever, or I was going for a walk or whatever, because I just wanted to go for a walk. I was going for a walk, and this man like literally just pulled up, and I had already saw this car or whatever that I thought the day prior was like following me. And then I went outside again, and I thought that this man, I saw the car again, and I was like, oh my gosh, this car is following me, they trying to kidnap me. So this other man was getting like dropped off, so he like got dropped off, and like he was looking at me, which I didn't make that up, he was really looking at me. But then when he got out the car, I like literally just ran backwards, and I think that he noticed that I was scared, so he was just trying to be like, hey, how are you? And I was like, ah! And I ran back.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Y'all, I was so freaking embarrassed, because I'm like, this man did not want nothing to do with me, and I just embarrassed myself like that. Like, why would I do myself like that? Like, that is so crazy. But like, that's literally how my anxiety is. Like, I don't like being around people. I get scared to make new friends. I'm scared somebody's judging me all the time. I can never just sit still. There's always something that I need to do, or I need to worry about. Like, my brain just don't sit still. But I got put on medication, and I just want you guys to know that there's so many people out here in the world that have anxiety, and a lot of people do their like make up for their anxiety in different ways. So some people smoke, smoke, some people drink, some people overeat, some people just watch TV, some people just doom scroll. So you getting medication, or you getting help for your anxiety, you're not crazy. People go through it. You're not stupid, you're not crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, to go ahead and go to therapy again, because your girl needs therapy. And I'm going to therapy, y'all, because I feel like there's other issues that I want to talk about again, that I feel like I did not really get to touch with when I went to therapy the first time, just because I had to stop because I moved out of town. But I feel like I have been having some really strong insecurity issues, and I just don't want to be an insecure person. And like, a lot of people, like, they'll tell me like, girl, you would never think that you were insecure about stuff just because of the way that you carry yourself. But that's because like there's people that are dealing with so many things that you don't know about, because it's so easy to keep a persona or keep a facade and be like, I am this confident person. And there is things that I am very confident about. Like, I think I am a beautiful person. I am a funny person. I have a great personality. There is things that I am very much confident about, but there's also things that I struggle with that other people don't see, that I don't talk about, that I struggle with, that I probably would never be able to tell people, or when I do get ready to tell people, it's hard for me to tell them because they just don't see those things. And a lot of times the things that I see are things that I definitely very much am making up in my head or whatever. So like, I am going to go back to therapy because I just want to, you're not going to be a perfect person, but like I said, if I just want to be the best person that I could be. And I also want to go back to therapy because I feel like I thought that my communication style was like good. When I first went to therapy, I was like, I got this in a bag. My communication style is great. My communication style is good. Like, you guys don't have to worry about me. I know how to communicate. But I have learned that my communication style is not good. It's not great. I still am very much reactive to certain stuff. And it's not sometimes that the certain things that I am talking about, I'm saying it though, like it's not a true reason for me to talk to people about, or it's not a true reason for me to like say something about, but it's the way that I speak about it or say stuff that I guess maybe could be getting portrayed wrong. And then also, like, if somebody pisses me off, like, okay, for example, guys, like, if you piss me off, I probably won't react to you the first time. I probably won't react to you the second time. But that third time, I'm gonna blow the fuck up. And let me tell you guys something. When you blow the fuck up on people and you just go fucking ham, even though you know that like you did not do any wrong or do anything wrong, you were just trying to convey certain things or certain points. But that moment that you decide to get out of body, and that moment that you decide to get out of character, you are gonna be the one in the wrong, because you should never react like that. You should never let nobody get to the point, let nobody get you to that point to where you had to blow up on them. And you know, I was talking to somebody and they just told me that I really do need to learn how to say okay and call it a day. Okay is a sentence. Okay, whatever, it's cool, maybe we could talk about this later. That you don't have to always, if people are not like, my problem is that I feel like sometimes people purposely like misunderstand me, and I hate feeling like I'm being misunderstood. And instead of people just telling me like maybe they don't agree with what I'm saying or something like that, like sometimes I just feel like a lot of people in my life, they purposely misunderstand me, and I hate being misunderstood, especially sometimes when I know the things that I'm saying are not things that really should be misunderstood. And so it just pisses me off when I'm like telling people how I feel, and instead of like, you don't have to agree with maybe what I'm saying, but I hate, basically what I'm saying is I hate when people try to make like what you are feeling is not valid, when you cannot tell somebody how they feel about something. So maybe you don't agree with what they're saying, maybe you did not mean to come across this way, or maybe this is not what you meant by that. But if you make somebody feel some type of way and they tell you that they are feeling that said way, you cannot tell them that they cannot feel that way. You are completely dismissing that person. And I feel like that happens to me a lot, and I don't like that. And so instead of me just be like, okay, you know what, they're not understanding me, that's not my problem that they're not understanding me, I conveyed my feelings, you didn't understand me, you're not getting what I'm saying, it's not up to me to deal with how you react to how I told, like it's not up to me to react. It's not up to me to react to how you feel after I told you how I feel. Like if I tell you a boundary, if I tell you how I feel, if you react a certain way, that's not my responsibility. I just was telling you how I felt. And so I just need to learn how to be like, okay, it is what it is. I told you how I felt. You do what you want with the information. I'm letting this go. So I'm going back to therapy for that, because I don't want to be like that. And I know that I'm going to have children in the future, and I'm going to have conversations, and I want to be able to handle my conversations like an adult. I want people to be able to tell their feelings to me. I want to be able to talk to people and tell my feelings to them. You know what I'm saying? We might not agree, but like, okay, if we don't agree, let's just let this go. Let's move on. If there's something else that we need to discuss or we need to work out, let's work it out in the most mature, the most effective way possible, without throwing jabs, without doing all that. And I just personally have not ever had that type of level of communication in my life. I was not shown that in my life or whatever, and it's something that I'm learning, and that's something that I want as an adult. And it's really hard to learn like communication when you were never taught to how to communicate effectively. You were never taught how to argue the correct way, because people can argue, but there is a right way to argue. You're not going to agree with everybody. You're going to come into conflict with people, but there is a certain way to do that. And me personally, I just have not been taught or shown that, I feel like. But y'all, let me get my setting spray. Hold up. Okay. And then, but yeah, that's just how I feel. And those are my like main reasons on why I am going to therapy, because I need to go to therapy. And that's just that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Some people try to make it seem like you're crazy, but you're not crazy, sis, if you're trying to get help. And then I also seen this post today that made me very happy, because you know, sometimes when like you like insecure or you have like these issues that's going on, you like, I don't love myself, I feel like I don't love myself. But you trying to get the help that you need, the help that you deserve, is proof in the pudding that you do care and you do love yourself. Because if you didn't love yourself, or you didn't care about yourself, or you didn't care about the others around you, you would not be trying to do the things that you are doing. And that kind of just made me feel better. I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. I needed this right here. I needed this right now. But y'all, other than that, I'm taking this next couple of weeks of me being jobless to really get my life together. And that's another reason why I just like needed a break from work. Like I needed a break from work. You know, people are like, you could have just took a break from work and like just took off. But I really needed a break from work because I had a lot of stuff that I needed to get done, a lot of stuff building on top of each other that I felt like I personally needed to get done, and it was not getting done because I was just very miserable at work. But I am taking this time to get stuff done. So like I said, I finally had my first doctor's appointment that I've had in a long time, getting my mental health together. Another thing that I want to get together is I want to get my apartment together. Also just having a clean slate from school and just getting stuff like that together. So I'm just taking this time to get a lot of things that I have been putting on the back burner for so long because I haven't had time, or I was just too upset to finally get done while I have a little bit of a break. And this break can't last too long, but if I am gonna, you know, not have a job right now, I have to try to be as productive as possible, like, you know what I'm saying, and get certain stuff done. And a part of me, like, trying to be productive is not like, oh Kiara, like you get a new job and you're just like, oh my gosh, you got to be productive, but it's like more so like I told myself that this was the reason behind me not having a job, or like me not wanting to, you know, have a job, is me because I wanted to get stuff together. I wanted to post more content. I wanted to take some time to think about all the things that I actually think that I want to do with my time before I get my degree and become a teacher and stuff like that. So I actually have to take the time to do those things and, like, you know, actually pour into myself, you know what I'm saying? Because I was not pouring into myself like I was by going back to the gym in a certain level, but even it got to a point where like I wasn't motivated to go to work, so I wasn't going to the gym. And like, I'm not gonna lie, for the last month I have not been going to the gym, being as active as I usually am. Like, y'all know I was going to the gym 4 times a week, sometimes 5 times a week, but like, and I was getting up early in the morning, but work had me like, don't want to do that, don't want to go there, like, you know what I'm saying? Because as soon as I go there, I'm gonna have to go here. Like, I don't want to do that. So that's what I did, guys, and that's what I'm doing, and I am so freaking happy for myself. But let me get into this makeup look a little bit more. But y'all, comment something that y'all want to do this summer, because y'all, when I tell y'all I want to do a lot this summer when it comes to doing stuff, like I really want to live my girly life. Like, I just want to dilly-dally. I want to dress nicely. I want to look good. I want to take pictures. I want to do new things. I want to hang out with my friends. And like, I finally am getting to a point where like I have a solid group of friends, like, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all know for a minute there I was a little bit scared of making friends again, but now I do have like a solid group of friends who like to dilly-dally, who like to do the same stuff that I like to do. We all are in different eras of our life right now, which is fine. That's just how friendship is. But I finally have a group of friends who like to dilly-dally, who likes to get out, who like to do certain things, and I'm like, I want to get out, I want to do things, I want to dilly-dally, I want to go eat, I want to take pictures. Like, I just want to do all of those things. And y'all, Kaylani is coming to tour in my city in August. And y'all, I'm gonna show y'all, I'm gonna insert the video of how we're reacting. Like, the video that I'm gonna show y'all is not even like the real raw reaction of how I felt. Like, I was screaming, and not even screaming, but I was like, ah, ah, like my man was looking at me like I was crazy. He was like, girl, oh my gosh, are you okay? Mind you, it was, we both had just woke up, and I'm sitting here like screaming over these Kaylani tickets, like just so freaking excited, because y'all know I don't play about my girl Kaylani. Like, do y'all need me to insert? Like, people don't know. Like, that's one thing, like, I'm like, y'all don't know, I do not play about my girl Kaylani. Like, that's one person that I do not be playing about. Like, y'all know I do not play about my girl Kaylani. Like, do I need to insert the video of me crying when I first got her tickets?
No, Mina. Mina.
Whoa.
You gonna mess up your makeup. Wait for the price messing up now.
That was so funny. She just pulled the shirt off and went underneath the shirt.
How'd you know something under there? Because
Kehlani, come into my city. Whew. Y'all. I have to show y'all with the locks looking crazy and all. Like, I'm not playing. Kehlani is coming to my motherfucking. Well, my sister got her tickets for me and I literally cried. Like, I do not play about my girl Kehlani. I've been a fan of her since I was in 8th grade. When I first heard Cloud 19, when I was going through my first little kind of breakup thingy. Like, that's my freaking girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I used to like, until like the year of 20, I was like 2020, when I turned like 20 years old, I was like, okay, Kiara, you don't have to do this. I used to like every single one of Kehlani's posts. There was not a post on Kehlani's page that I did not like. Like, I did not play about that girl. Post notifications on. I'm liking that picture. I'm liking it. I don't care. She was getting happy birthday posts every birthday. Like, the Lord does. It goes deep for me and Kehlani, y'all. But I was able to get her tickets this morning, y'all. And I just hate the way you have to buy tickets because resellers be reselling stuff out so fast. So when I first got on there, I went to go buy my ticket and I was like, I'm gonna buy me and my friend a ticket, and I invited my other friends. And so I texted my one friend, I was like, hey boo, like the tickets, I'm getting the tickets, but I didn't know if she wanted me to pay for the tickets, and I had already like moved to the other screen of getting the tickets. And then when I went back, I was like, ooh, these say that these are sold out. And so I had went back to the screen that I was on, and then later on, basically later on in the day, like the tickets are not completely sold out. And then they made it seem like the tickets were sold out. Like even the front tickets were sold out. The front tickets was like $200 something. I have paid $200 something to see Beyonce for tickets that are not even that close. So like realistically, I probably would have paid for them. But like low-key, Kehlani, I love you so much, boo, and I do go hard for you, but like gas is $5 and I don't have the $200 right now. So the tickets only end up being like $79, which is not bad at all, because these tickets be so expensive. But like these resellers, they be doing the fucking most. Like they'll take your $79 ticket and try to sell it to you for $400. And I was like, I don't want to go through that, because y'all know, y'all Folded warriors, y'all girls who are just coming here, when Folded came out, like y'all really don't deserve these tickets. But y'all know how y'all get. Y'all be selling out the tickets and don't even know 5 lyrics to one of her old songs, or 5 lyrics to one of her most recent songs. So like I just didn't know what y'all. Once somebody get a Grammy and they song go popular, like you have to watch out. Like it's like, y'all remember that video? I will insert the video of fuck, what was his fucking name? Look, y'all talking about y'all remember that video, but that would have been me. I would have been doing the same thing, because Steve Lacy, when Steve Lacy, everybody was singing like Bad Habits when it first came out, and y'all sold out his tickets. And I remember he started like playing over the radio and y'all did not know his songs. Y'all was gonna do the same thing to Kehlani, and I was not finna play with that. I was not finna risk that. Like, I know how y'all get. Y'all be buying up the tickets and don't even like the artist. Like, I just cannot. Like, I cannot. Whew, I cannot. So I had to get my tickets, y'all. I had to. I'm sorry, boo. I had to. Yeah. I couldn't risk all of that now. Okay, so now we really finna get into this makeup look. I ain't gonna lie, these kids sound kind of close to my house. Let me look at this. I've never been a very dramatic liner girl. Like, I love wing liners. I did used to do my wing liners like really out, but okay. And I think next thing after that, you kind of got to go in with the black like black black eyeshadow. Take the brush and we're going to take our black eyeliner and we're just gonna, like, I guess kind of blend out. So it's like very dark, very dark, and I think I'm gonna kind of blend this out just a little bit. Y'all know what I don't think I've ever done in my life? I don't think I've ever done a smoky eye. Maybe we should do a smoky eye one day. This is how it looks so far. Very black. And then, does she got on lashes? Like, should I do lashes, y'all? For this look, we gonna do some lashes. Y'all, I haven't worn lashes in so long. I don't even know if this eyelash glue gonna work. I hope this not like permanent eyelash glue, because these are strip lashes. But okay, I do. This is kind of old, so God, please don't let this break out my lashes. But you're gonna use this glue right here. I haven't worn lashes in so freaking long, y'all. I don't even know if I remember how to put lashes on. Teddy, unless you want your eyelashes done. Y'all, when they used to talk about testing products on animals, I usually legit mean like they're putting eyelashes on dogs. Like, I'm sure, like, what's so cruel about putting a little eyelashes on dogs? But that's not what they be doing. They be injecting animals with stuff, and I hate that. Okay, do y'all like this? Let me see. I haven't worn no lashes in forever. Makeup, y'all, like, I remember like putting on makeup, doing my makeup just to take pictures. Like, let me insert a video for y'all. Like, I used to think I was that girl, bro. I used to put on, like, are the young girlies still doing that? Like, I used to put on makeup just to post on for my 2 crushes on Snapchat. Like, literally, I used to think I was that girl. Body is legit. Mama made you thick. Don't know why you wonder why them other hoes talk shit. I see sex in your eyes. Hold up, sex between your thighs. I don't play no games. You my Candy Crush all night. Can I put my face in your water? I know it, bro. I'm literally finna do that TikTok on the gosh. This makeup is looking like I'm giving Cleopatra. Okay, so we're gonna do a dark lip. Yeah, I don't never overline my lips, but I'm gonna start doing it. I really don't even have, like, I really don't need nothing with a tint to it, but I don't know if I want to do like a reddish or I want to go in with, like, let me do this. Let me try this. Actually, child. Okay, should we do this lip? I guess we'll see. I'm either thinking about doing like something like this or taking my concealer and doing like a lighter. Actually, let's see how it looks with a little bit of gloss. So I think I want to have juicy lips. Yeah, I can change this lip gloss a whole different color from like my lip combinations. Like, who cares? Teddy, stop before I put makeup on you. Should we do that? I don't know if I'm feeling this or not, but maybe we shall see when we put on wig, y'all. Let's go put on a wig real fast. I'll be back. I'm gonna put on a wig because I don't need y'all to see them. Let's try shitty that down here and then we'll see. Like I said, this is a Cleopatra wig. Like, don't be doing too much. This is for the photos. For the photos, not for anything else. So hold up. Okay, y'all, this is the wig on now. Y'all, this wig is not glued down. My hair is not flat, and also my hair, this wig could be straightened just a little bit, but I don't know why this part keeps on getting tied up. But this is the wig, guys. Like I said, this is, I feel like it looked way worse. I'm gonna show y'all a picture. I feel like it looked way worse when I didn't have my makeup done. But for the aesthetics of, like I said, for the aesthetics of this, yeah, I don't know if I like the lip with this quite yet. Teddy noticed some weird shit right here because he look at me. I don't know if I like the lip, y'all. Let me wipe the lip off. I think I'm gonna wipe it off. Y'all, this is pure laziness right here. I just don't feel like getting up. I think I'm just gonna do a dark lip. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just gonna do a dark lip. I'm happy I didn't wear this to my sister's graduation because I feel like everybody named Mom would have talked about it. Like, this is the final look. Like I said, guys, this is literally going to be used for pictures and pictures only. I feel like it could have potential in real life if I feel like it just needs to be banned out. Like, I don't know, like, should it be cut shorter? Like, maybe I should do a bob bang moment. But ow, I just comb my real hair. But like, this is like, it's not glued down or anything. I don't know if I'm gonna do it tucked behind the ear, but y'all see what it's giving. Like I said, it's giving a little bit of like a Cleopatra look. Like, I know I wasn't too off, but okay, yeah, so I feel like, yes, the clear lip with the black is cute. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take some pictures. I'm gonna come back when I take the pictures. I probably will include them in this vlog, but if I don't, you guys can always see them on Instagram. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And let me know if y'all like the look, if this is really giving Cleopatra or was it giving something else. Or Draculora, I think that's what her name is, but it's giving Monster High regardless. Did I say I was gonna show y'all the pictures? Oh, yeah, I ended up taking the pictures on the computer. So let me show y'all. Hold up. Yeah, so I ended up taking the pictures on the computer. They turned out so freaking cute. Mind you, I had this image in my head for a long time to do this. So honestly, remember that rejection is just redirection, because I probably would have never used this wig for these pictures, but I was like, I paid my hard money for them. I'm going to use them. But let me show y'all. My computer goes really slow. Hold up. All right. But turned out really cute. But like I said, if y'all want more videos like this, let me know. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to your girl. know. Like, now that my makeup done, I kind of like the wig. That's the gag. But I don't know. I think it's just because, like I said, I just took these cute ass pictures. I don't know if this would be cute enough to go out in public with. So, see you later.